What's up, guys? More coffee, because as we are leaving the Nationals weekend, a lot of carbing, and you watched the other videos probably of carbing up and taking maltodextrin, and we got some other secrets to help you absorb more carbs per hour before those big races. But what are you gonna do afterwards? Because you might notice that you get a little puffy, and as I said in that other video on Instagram, I'm at Sasquatch. You get a little puffy, but you're not trying to look good. You're not going to the beach. You're trying to ride a bike really fast, and you're trying to be topped off. And it takes a couple days for all the glycogen to get into your muscles, and you also have to worry about your liver, which is one reason why you're not drinking booze right now and getting hammered, because you want to be super fast. So afterwards, to unpuff, we are doing some intermittent fasting, which Patrick got me onto, which is interesting. So what is intermittent fasting? Number one, what is it? How long are we doing it for? And then I guess again, why are we doing it, and what are the results? And I may or may not have started taking some body composition videos to show you the difference of like puffed up, feeling kind of gross and fat, and then what are we gonna feel like afterwards? So Patrick, why are we doing this?
Intermittent fasting, it basically just means extending, well, the way we're doing it is you extend your nighttime fast, where you stop eating, you eat dinner, and you go to sleep, and you're not eating during that time, you're fasting, breakfast, break fast. So we're just extending it from your typical 9 to 10 hour fast out to 16 hours, 12 to 16. I think 16 is a little bit better. And you're doing a few things by doing this sort of fast. You're cutting your weekly, if you do a couple in a week, which you can easily do, no problem, you're gonna cut your total calorie consumption down by a few percent, which is gonna help you lose weight. But even more importantly, on top of that, there's just tons of really solid evidence-based research that shows there's benefits that go way past just weight loss. It's good on a cellular level. It's good. It reduces insulin resistance. It reduces blood pressure for anybody who's just getting into the exercise game. It reduces inflammation, which, you're coming off a race weekend and you got tons of inflammation. That's all you're doing is, when you're putting this stress on your body is trying to repair itself, and that causes a lot of inflammation. It's good for your heart. It's good for cellular repair. Possibly could be good for preventing cancer. Really,
nobody wants cancer.
There's research that shows it may help prevent Alzheimer's.
I have a question though. So yeah. I think that you got to be careful when we're telling people that it's a way to cut calories, because people hear that and then they're like, I'm cutting calories, I'm going to get skinny.
Good point.
I do not use this to cut calories.
No.
Like, I'm going to go on a huge ride tomorrow, prepping up for something, possibly bigger race, long race, and I'm going to be carbing up again. It's just to get those carbs out. Like, it's kind of like, just hitting the reset button, getting your body back to normal, but you need to eat. You can go low on carbs in the morning and then have lean more towards carbs in the afternoon and night. But if you're cutting, and if you're doing this twice a week, I'm not. If you're doing this twice a week and you're cutting calories, you're gonna see a hit in performance, I think.
So this is not supposed to be a calorie cutting thing. That's kind of like a little side bonus, but
if you do it.
If you do it, but
don't. I don't think so.
You're going to end up eating 2 meals in a day. They're going to be meals until you're full, and you're going to be, if you're fueling up for a 7-hour ride, you're going to have to be eating for those requirements for the next day. If you're fueling up for just a 90-minute ride or 30-minute workout in a 1-hour ride, you don't need to be eating like crazy. You want to eat till you're full. This kind of takes the dieting aspect out of dieting, which is, diets are not sustainable. It's a lifestyle choice, and this is just a really easy way to kind of adopt better eating habits.
I think that's good. It's very interesting when your meals are cut down to 2 meals and you have 2 big good meals. I agree, especially if today's a rest day for me on a Monday. It's hard to stay within the caloric requirements that the body, you know, has, because it's thinking like,
where's that box of cereal?
Where's that box of cereal?
10 p.m.
And your body's smart. Like,
Thursday,
it's
Friday,
thinking
Saturday.
like, oh man, I might go do another big ride. Like, I need to like save as much food and carbs as I possibly can. So, all right, so we're at 5 minutes. We're trying to keep these short.
Last thing,
And then I have a last thing. What's your last thing?
my last thing. The way you wake up, you're kind of hungry. The key to this is adding a caffeine component. Green tea, black coffee. The black coffee is great for curbing your appetite and giving you energy, even though you're not really eating calories. So that's my last thing.
And I would say that after a race, we're usually eating a big meal and then starting the fast. I wouldn't finish a race and not recover. Get your carbs, get your protein, eat, feel good. You don't want to be bonking later and like waking up hungry. You know, just do the fast after that. But really, this, like any other thing, right? So we're gonna start dropping more of these videos. This is a small component that plays into a bigger plan. So not to sell our coaching services, but like if you want to start doing this, talk to your coach. Like, there's times to do this and there's times not to do this. So don't watch this video and be like, oh my God, these guys are fasting. I have to do fasting now. Like, if you have a huge race coming up this week, it's probably not the time for you to start fasting. Or if you have a big VO2 max workout coming out, or you have something that's going to be burning and torching carbs, don't start fasting now. And if you want to learn more about this, or you even, you know, I've tried to say, I'm happy to talk and give out free information. There's so much information that there's freebies out the door that I can give you. Talk to us about this and I'll help you put it into your game plan, even if it's not one from us, because I want to earn your business. So, you know, we're gonna keep putting out videos, and each one, just remember, it's a small piece of the major puzzle of getting faster. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, Johnny Purvis.